everybody. How everything's going for you wherever you're at. I hope everything is good. It's a little chilly here. Had a little bit of a delay with the holidays, and then got some very cold weather in here for a little while. But then of course we had Thanksgiving, and I had another little celebratory thing that I had to do over the weekend. So, but here's what we were talking about last time around. Taking this off, making sure that I have the gears lined up right in here, and to make sure this thing isn't too rusty. So we will see what she looks like. It's kind of a little chilly today. I think it's about 9:30 or so in the morning, and it's 44 degrees. This is about as warm as it's going to get today. It's supposed to get a little cooler throughout the day, so we'll see how long I can hang out here. See what we can get going. I don't know about all of you, but I'm tired of this COVID thing. I wish it would go away. I think a lot of people are looking forward to 2021. See what happens, I guess. They're really tight. Alright. See what we got in here. Something to try that with. There we go. Alright. Well, gotta make me another gasket. For sure. So let's see. There's that side of it. Probably just needs a little oil in there, I guess. Oh well, let's see. I wasn't going to put any in it yet, but I mean, just because it was still outside and I still had a lot of work to do, but I think that I'm going to put some oil in this thing. Let it set and see if it'll break up a little bit. I actually didn't. Go over here and get the gasket put on this thing. I think I can get around the edge. See what we can do real quick like. Let's see. That will work. Show me right there a little better. And this is pretty much the gasket material, so that's really all you got to use instead of buying a full onslaught of gasket kits. I mean, it's preferable, but it's whatever you want to do, really. So, well, measure that one correctly. So it should work right here. A little better. To there, and this off. Let's see here. Alright. Set it up like that. Find me a pencil. Pencil, or I always have pencils, and then it's when it's time to use one, can't ever find one. Oh, let's see. Make sure I got a good something to work with here. Go around the edge, all these edges out. Alright, then I got to do the measuring on the inside. So it's about a 3/8 of an inch. So let's see. I'm just going to kind of guess at this one. I'll draw it out here. See what we come up with. Should be pretty close. We can trim up the edges if we need to. You need a knife too. Let's do this right here. That helps keep it a little straighter. Everybody does things differently, so this isn't the, this may not be the preferred way a lot of people do it, but it's kind of what I got on hand and just kind of what comes to mind. So there's multiple ways to do these kind of things, so whatever you prefer. Right there. So when y'all hear me talk about putting gasket material in, this is the unprofessional way to do it, because I'm not a professional mechanic, but just some things that I picked up when I did listen to things over the years. So alrighty. So we got that fitting in there good. I'm going to pop those holes out. It's rather rusty looking in there. I did already clean these up when I took it all apart, but this is why you don't need to sit around and let things set up, you know. Get the gear oil. We'll go back around and attach this thing. Alright. So let's do some. It's got some regular old 80 weight, 80-90 gear oil, so in case you're wondering. I'm going to put this in. And let it hopefully set up for a little bit, and hopefully it'll work. Everything good and oily in there. Let it settle on down. And once again, this is the unofficial way to do it. So I'm not a mechanic by all means. This is just kind of me just hanging out at the shop and piddling, as we say down here in the South. So hopefully this will work. We shall see what happens. We shall see what comes about. What do you think? Yep, I do it this way. Alright. All the holes look like they're lining up. So we'll let that set up for a few days and see if it'll grab a hold. Let me change the gears at least. Just want to make sure I get through the gasket material. If I pull this thing off again, check it, maybe it won't be cut off. And I know I probably may be asked why I didn't scale the rest of that off around the edge of the gear cap there. There wasn't really any leftover gasket material stuck from the old one on there, so, and that's not a place that's going to be slinging all out either, so I didn't think it was that necessary. I'm not an official tractor mechanic, so it's kind of having fun. These are like things to do when you get bored, I guess. I think you get the gist of what I'm doing. So. They're in pretty tight. Alrighty, we'll see if that's going to help any at all or what. So right now it's not moving. I may have to have it running. I don't know. I'd have to check. But we got that taken care of now. And by the way, this is an old spring, not an old spring. This is a new one, obviously. But I had the old spring on this side. I took it off. I broke the ends of these things right here, the tabs to go into the rod, and I had a hard time finding. I picked these up down at Tractor Supply. I'm going to see if that's going to work. I mean, it seems like it would pull back okay, but I may have to get a better spring. Anyway, I think that is all that we have for today, and we'll see how that goes on there. May go ahead and put everything together, and if it doesn't work, we will take it all apart again. So, but got all the rods on here, ready to put the cap on here. So, let's see if I can do that real quick without doing too much of a spectacle. So, let's see. It's pretty simple. Put that thing in there. Watch your fingers. For one, just kind of flip her in there. She slides right on top. So we shall see how she goes. And I think I'm going to put the fenders on pretty soon. I'm looking at some tires now. I may have some tires on here. Get them on, so I don't know. Steady as she goes, I guess.